Now, what is the consideration that we have to look for here? The consideration is that, say for example, I earned 100 rupees and I have spent that 100 rupees. On this 100 rupees, when I have to pay tax in the next financial year, this is the structure which has been decided. Now, there might be a case that I am not left with anything in the next financial year to pay that tax. So, as a result of which, the concept of TDS, tax deducted at source, was introduced. That the person who is giving you such financial resources will be having the responsibility to deduct tax on your behalf and pay to the Indian government or UK government. Right? So that the person cannot escape tax. Getting my point? Okay. So, this is your current financial year, and this is your commonly known as previous year, and this is your next financial year, commonly known as assessment year. So, person earns income pays tax on income earned in previous year. So I was explaining that if I earn 100 rupees and I spend all, so I will not be left with anything, right? So in that case, the concept of tax deducted at source, commonly known as TDS. So this concept was introduced, right? Now the person who is giving you this revenue, right, that person will deduct, say, TDS around about, say, 15%. So he gave you 85, right? He gave you 85, deposit 15 on your behalf. To government. So in the assessment year, you won't face much problem while paying off the tax, right? Now, these rates of TDS is not like income tax. This TDS concept is introduced just to avoid this particular situation, that you earn and you're not left with anything to pay tax, right? So whenever you are earning, that person will deduct TDS and then pay you the net amount. So already you have paid 15 tax, that person already paid on your behalf. So basically, in assessment year, your final tax will be determined less TDS already deposited on your behalf. So net amount is payable. So at least you will not run out of cash to pay your income tax. You're not going to run out of cash if this concept of TDS is being introduced. In this case, there's a 100% chance that you may run out of cash. But here, something or the other has been paid. Finally, it will be determined. There are a lot of adjustments which we do at the end of the year. So ultimately, we come to know what is your final tax liability, and less TDS deposited on your behalf. So net amount will be payable, and that you can easily pay off.